here, and it's time for part 2 of how to build a longboard. So today we're going to be looking at the layup, the press, and cutting it out. So first, obviously, the layup and pressing. So you want to make sure you have everything set out. Got your 3 plies here, your 4th ply that should have your template drawn on, and if you want concave, you should have attached a spare piece of wood in the middle of it with tape. Then you want some glue, preferably these big gallon, 2 gallon, whatever. Okay, don't even know. Whatever, these big things of glue. And you want a roller. I mean, you don't have to use a roller, you can use cardboard, paintbrush. But rollers generally work the best. Especially for new, fresh ones, but obviously the glue kind of destroys them after one use. Basically what you're going to do, hopefully I'll be able to film this, but so some people have a set amount of glue they put on each sheet to minimize weight, but for your first time it doesn't really matter, and honestly you're not even going to notice the weight really, so it doesn't really matter. So anyways, just take your gallon glue, go along the sheet, just pour it all along, you know, like a nice few lines or whatever. Ow, crap. Just dropped my glue. Okay, anyways, then just go on the lines, whatever, you know, do that. So then you'll take this over and off, and then do the same thing for the next sheet. Glue, glue, glue. And then you're going to want to stick them together so there's 2 glued sides stuck together. You could just do 1, but I recommend 2 so you don't have any delamination. And you should do that till you're done. Obviously, you don't glue the top of this and the bottom of the bottom sheet. I recommend starting with this one first, just because it's easier usually, or you use this one last. Then have your clamps and your extra spare piece of wood, which are your rails or whatever. Obviously, if you're just making a flat board, then you just need something really heavy like a toolbox to set on top. Anyways, here we go. I'll try to film this. Not exactly sure how I'm going to, but let's do this, guys. some quick tips that I didn't mention previously. And we're gonna do concave. Do the board that has your template and the piece of wood taped to it. Glue that one last, because it's a pain in the butt putting glue over all of them when it's on top of the thing, so it rocks all back and forth. Another thing I don't think I mentioned is, so put your clamps on. Obviously do it slowly, be careful. You want to apply even pressure to both sides around the same time, so don't tighten one side and then go and tighten the other side. Do it, go back and forth. And so you want to dry your board preferably for 24 hours, but if you're just testing it out, maybe if you're trying to prototype and just want to ride it fast and you don't care if it doesn't last long because you're probably just going to make another one, 12 hours is fine. You just got to read the back of the glue, which is, let's see, yeah, it's supposed to kind of set in 30 minutes, but it recommends for drying 24 hours, so I would leave it for 24 hours if I were you. I have done a 12-hour one, it works fine, but 24 hours is probably the best. So yeah, that's about it. Let's take the board out.